So if I want to examine the reliability of a scale in my study, one of the things, so my scale right here, I'm using the masculine honor belief scale again. This is a 7-item measure. It's actually the short form of this measure that my colleagues and I are working on developing. And so what I could actually do here is I come up to Analyze, and I go to Scale and Reliability Analysis. So then I just need to move over those 7 items, and you're going to see I do this a little bit of a shortcut here. You can actually click on the first one, hold shift, and then click on the last one, and that'll select all of them at once. I'm going to move them over here. It'll tell you that it's finding the Cronbox alpha level, and you can actually label this so that in your output it's a little bit easier to find later. So I could do MHBS reliability here, and you can do spaces here that will accept the space there. You could also ask for descriptives, so you could say what happens if I delete a particular order, and you can look at, does deleting a particular item actually improve the reliability of your scale. You could ask for a variety of other things, but let's go ahead and just run this and see how the reliability is. So this particular scale, it's a short form of the masculine honor belief scale. It's a little bit lower on the reliability. Generally what we say though is somewhere around zero point 0.7 and higher is, pretty good reliability. Above zero point 0.8, you're doing pretty good on your reliability is generally the rules of thumb that I see most often. And what we're seeing here is that this does have pretty decent reliability, especially for a short form that is as broad as the masculine honor belief scale. That actually has 7 subscales, and when we designed this, we designed it so that it still included one item from each of those 7 subscales. So this is a pretty broad measure, and it's actually pretty reliable given how broad it is. And we're approaching it with that frame of reference in mind. So again, you want your reliability to be above 0.7 or so. Zero point 0.6 and higher is pushing it, but it's okay. A lot of our scales end up being above 0.85 up to 0.9, somewhere in that vicinity. That's great reliability. We're doing pretty well. Other things, though, when you're actually examining the factor structure and the model fit and stuff of your items, when you get into exploratory, confirmatory factor analyses and things like that, that's some higher level stats here that we could do to actually examine the factor structure. Right now, we're just interested in, is this scale reliable or not? And it does look like my scale here is reliable. Well, that's what I have for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe to support us. And please let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see coming up. Have a great rest of your day.